Morning Show time right now is 16 minutes after the top of the hour, man. Chris Brown talking about low pills and automobiles with Yo Gotti.
Okay.
Yo, does it feel like Thursday to you, Brad?
Not really, because it seems like we missed a day or something.
So it feels like Wednesday.
Yeah, it kind of feels like Wednesday.
I was actually trying to push the game forward.
But that's okay.
I was hoping you was going to say it felt like Friday.
Oh, okay. Well, it don't feel like Friday, because that ain't till tomorrow.
Right. We're going to get you through, man. We got the front page coming up next. A little news, hip-hop, and sports.
Yeah.
Get ready for it, man. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All you need to know.
It's what's trending now.
Get it all right now.
It's the front page news.
The show.
Hey, Rickey Smiley Morning Show time right now is 25 minutes after the top of the hour, man. Got your front page coming up. Little news, hip-hop, and sports. Brad's going to keep you abreast on everything that's going on in the world. What up, Bradsy?
Good morning, Cracklin. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad, and these are the headlines that are trending right now at RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Well, President Trump is done with former advisor Steve Bannon. Yesterday, Trump said Bannon has nothing to do with him or his presidency. The statement comes after Bannon spoke about the Trump campaign in a new book called Fire and Fury. In the book, Bannon says a meeting between Trump campaign officials and a Russian attorney was treasonous. Also, airlines are canceling flights because of the winter storm. Over 34 flights have been canceled nationwide. And last but not least, over 300 people who were aboard an Amtrak train derailed in Georgia are okay. 3 cars on a train derailed while backing into the station of Savannah. None of the 311 passengers nor any of the crew were injured. Thank God for that. And no jackpot for you. That in 4 words sums up the outcome if you bought a ticket or a bunch of them or just one or 2 or 3. And we're hoping to take home hundreds of millions of dollars up for grabs last night in the Powerball drawing. There were no winners. To get caught up on those stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brad. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Brad. Coming up, y'all, Tamar Braxton shocked the world. Oh, my God. I'm going to tell you what Tamar did later. Rock T.
What up, man? Gary, last night was the Cavaliers versus the Celtics. LeBron versus Kyrie, round 2. I'm going to tell you what happened in that game. Also, who is Shaquilla Hill? And why am I going to be talking about her? Stay tuned for that one. And this former NBA star admits to smoking weed his entire career.
Oh.
Let me tell you what else he had to say, man. All this coming up in sports. What up there, Crack?
Hey, man, coming up in the hip-hop spot, man, justice has been served for Rihanna's family, man. Something tragic happened over a couple weeks, and they got down to the bottom of that. We're only like 4 days into the new year, and rappers is already beefing, but I'm going to tell you which VA vet may get the best of the competition. And if you're Will Smith, some good news coming for your way. Got this, that, a few other things coming up next in the hip-hop spot. Time right now is 27 minutes after the top of the hour. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's Head Crack's Hip Hop Spot.
What up, America? Time right now is 29 minutes after the top of the hour. It's time for that hip-hop spot. What's going on in this rapidy-rap world that we live in, huh? With the
Dotchery and debauchery.
With dotchery and debauchery and rapidy-raps. Let's get to it. Now, Rihanna announced last week that she lost a 21-year-old cousin to gun violence in Barbados. Basically, he was walking across like some track, and he was shot several times. But there is a light at the end of that tunnel. There has been a man arrested and charged with the murder of Rihanna's cousin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which is a good thing. Because, like, hey, come on, man. Like,
yeah, come on.
Why you gotta kill people?
Yeah.
When you could just, snuff them.
Or drown them in the water.
No. Don't kill people at all. Don't kill people.
Okay, you said snuff them.
When you say snuff them, like punch them.
I
like,
didn't mean drown them, like kill them, just scare them a little bit.
Yeah, give them a tough little talking to.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to take nobody off here. You don't got to kill nobody.
Right.
So, Deshaun Williams will be sitting in jail until they figure out what to do with him.
Wow.
So, condolences to Rihanna's family and her cousin and everybody involved with that situation, man. Moving on to other hip-hop news. Speaking of catching bodies, it is cool to catch bodies on that mic, though. And that's what rapper from VA Mad Skills did yesterday. Now, Rick, let me bring you up to speed. Every year, at the end of the year, Skills does this thing called the wrap-up, where he rhymes about everything that happened in the previous year. So for like the last 3 years, this guy named Uncle Murder has been doing his own version of the wrap-up. Right. And they're both dope in their own right. You know what I'm saying? Like, Skills does, like, one that's kind of like mainstream and accessible for everyone. Now, right. Uncle Murder kind of does his for the streets.
Right.
But they both can stand on their own. They're their own thing. It's like having Showtime at HBO. It is what it is.
Okay.
So anyway, Uncle Murder's been very disrespectful in which, when people bring up Skills' version, it's like, yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. I took your joint. So, Skills went to the studio, and he did what he does best. Take a listen.
Couple years ago, I'm up in AC. I get a call from Clark Kent, and he don't never call me talking about he heard your version of my song. He told you was biting, and you knew that you was wrong, but not for nothing, you was trying to make it better and trying to reach out, see if we could do it together. I'm like, Clark, you must be faded. Why the f would I collab on that I created? Y'all jaded. You don't get the off my phone and tell that old face ass leave me alone. Get gone. Clark, you know I ain't that dude. And yeah, I fell back on rap, but don't get it confused. Lit my fuse. You wouldn't call Hov and say 21.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he went in.
You meant that back on rap, but don't get it confused.
Yo.
Oh, man.
Ham and cheese.
Man.
So shout out to Skills.
Look at the old school feel to it, too.
Yeah, he took a classic
And
Jay-Z
you
beat.
understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
And
You
the
know?
crazy thing is, Skills is like a hell of a ghostwriter. He's been DJing more of lately. You know what I'm saying? And he's actually, he goes with the girl from Pitch Perfect 3. That's the thing.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
At least they were a couple. At least a year ago they were. But I think they're still together, though. So
Oh,
shout
that's
out to
cute.
Skills, man. Skills still got those skills.
Yes.
Makes me happy.
Okay,
to
but
be a
why
part
would he
of
get
it.
mad if the dude want to collab with him? I thought that's what everybody do is collab.
I think the dude stole his song.
I mean, well, it wasn't
with the
fact-
same beat?
No, not the same beat. It's just it's a concept. Like every year, Skills does these wrap ups.
Okay, but do something. He's saying do something else, man. Don't
Yeah,
do that.
it's like, hey, this is kind of like my thing. I do this
Right.
every year. I don't really put out records. Only time I really put out a record is at the end of the year to recap everything that's going on.
Right.
Let me have my thing.
I got that.
So he stole his thing and then called him to collaborate on it. And he like, why would I collab with you? It's already
After
hit.
you
It's
stole
not-
it.
Yeah.
Right, and this is after it was 2 years in. This is 2 years after the other dude already
Right.
started doing it. It's like, yo, why
So
we
it need to
collab?
be a collab protocol.
Yeah, almost like he should have patented or something, but you
Yeah.
can't, right?
Because he did
Yeah.
create it, so that means, honey, it's for everybody.
Be
Ooh.
quiet. Nobody want to talk to you. Don't nobody want to hear your voice talking about rappers and rapping.
I mean-
Stay in your lane.
Why me and Gary got a similar shirt on today? You look like you're in a rap.
We all
Yeah,
kinda
y'all.
coordinated
I was going to
today.
ask you and Gary, are y'all going to take pictures together today? Yeah. I appreciate that here, Greg.
Anyway, that's it for me for this other stories. I'll follow on Twitter, Instagram, and SoundCloud, HEADKRACK.
And I got your wake-up calls. Get at me, 866-9-RICKEY, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the Rickey Smiley.
All right, it is 9 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. It's about that time. Special K got news you positively absolutely cannot use. What up, K?
Well, here's what I got, man. Hey, Head Crack.
What up, man?
Instead of the regular news can't use music, give me a little to be honest, because I think once I read through this, I'm really being honest about some things. So let's go ahead and deal with that. Now, this news is sponsored by Georgia's going to beat Alabama for the national championship.com. It's a website for people who know that an upset is in the making
Right.
in the national college championship game. And
I would
Ricky-
consider it an upset because they're two good teams.
No, but Georgia is going to beat Alabama, and as a representative of Georgia, I'm formally offering a challenge to you.
And I ain't never seen you with a Georgia Bulldog nothing on ever.
I had one on.
Yeah.
I just went and
Yeah.
I just went and bought
All
one.
of a sudden, everybody wearing Georgia Bulldog stuff, and I've been knowing you 20-something years, and I've never seen you with anything with the University of Georgia. I seen you in Atlanta.
Georgia, people from Georgia are desperate for a win, okay?
Right.
We'll take it however we
And,
can get
and
it.
if Georgia Tech was going to the national championship, you would have on
If
Georgia
Georgia
Tech.
Southern,
Right.
if Georgia, if Strayer College,
Right.
if any Georgia,
Right. All of a
anything.
sudden, we
right.
got all these new. The only Georgia fan I know that's from Atlanta is Pastor Troy.
Yeah, he's
Pastor
a hard-
Troy is
That's probably it.
Pastor Troy is the only African American that's in the hip hop that's a Georgia Bulldog fan, and all the other rappers represent the Falcons and the Hawks.
That's right.
Nobody represents the University of Georgia but Pastor Troy. So you can go
And
on
now
with that.
me.
I think Quavo from the Migos.
I'm the
do.
king.
I ain't never seen him with a helmet on with no Georgia, nothing on.
I'm
he
the
played
king of the
football.
shoulder pad.
Huh?
I think he played football kind of almost professionally.
Oh, really?
And, yeah, and they did a whole picture on the thing with them, like they would know each other. Like,
Oh, okay.
he's like a football dude. I think he was gonna be like a celebrity a star football player.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
it'll all be over but
He
the shouting
Ah.
next Tuesday morning. So here we go. Now, I'm not big on this whole New Year's thing. Well, let's get some actual news first. I want to shout out to our wonderful, wonderful president, President Trump, who we all know and love, who
did take credit the other day for there being no commercial airline deaths during the first year of his presidency. Now, of course, he skipped over the fact that there's been no airline deaths since 2009. But
right.
He also, I want to give him credit for the fact that there have been no deaths attributed to werewolves in his first year of presidency, and no one has been killed by a dragon also during his first year. So let's get it out of the way. Got to give a man some credit for something. Now, these are some things that I got to be honest with that need to go.
Man, if you don't come on.
Let's get rid of everything. Here's what you need to get rid of. Everything woke. Okay? I'm tired of it. No more woke. Okay? Can we please just stop woke? It's January 4th. Let's stop woke. I need Charmin bathroom tissue. I need Charmin bathroom tissue to stop being so thick. Please. Jesus. Charmin bathroom tissue is way too thick. I need that to stop in 2018 because I feel like you're wiping your butt with a washcloth. Chicks that ain't bad, please stop posting your boring pictures on IG.
Thank you, Jesus.
Nobody cares. All y'all regular chicks, there's like a 4
and then making that one leg look bold with the pointy toe on the floor with all that stuff on the bathroom counter.
I hate that. And poking your hip out.
And holding your phone up with that right arm, holding that phone up above your shoulder and looking up with the duck lips. Please. That needs to stop.
And the filters.
That's like that Snapchat doggy filter.
Filtering yourself. You look like Vivica Fox, but then in real life you look like Gabby Citybase. Please stop doing that.
One chick posted a picture. She looked like Germs from Mucinex.
A little green monster.
Yeah.
Along the line of that,
boogers that be running around. Go ahead, Kate.
I need all women to stop talking about know your worth. Okay, look. Because the main ones talking about know your worth ain't worth. The main ones we talking about know your worth, know your worth. Y'all be the main one that ain't worth a damn thing. Okay. And finally, guys, please take note that any chick that got all 4 tires on her car that don't match, her brakes squeal, and her back window is really, really smudgy, she got that fire, but please don't get her pregnant. Do not get her pregnant.
They'll get pregnant if you kiss her, they ain't gonna get pregnant. That's how fertile they are.
Boy, but she got that.
You kiss her good night, she pregnant.
Lord,
you ain't never lied.
Hey, so we gonna bet on this Georgia Alabama game?
Whatever you want to bet.
All right, 500.
Let's go.
Cents. All right, let's get it.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I got your wake-up call. Get at me, 866-9-RICKEY, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You tired. And that's up. Wake them up. Wake up. Wake up. Yeah. Get on up. Hey. Come on and wake up. Wake up. Keep hitting that damn alarm. Early in the morning. Get on up. Wake up.
Girls calling from Mississippi, wake up. Carolyn White, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Kenny Brown, I want to wake my mama up there in North Living, man. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is LaBelle calling from Columbus, Georgia. I want to wake up all them Georgia fans. Hey, yo, Rickey, we got a new slogan. Roll overtime. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I heard that, Clem.
I'm calling from Oklahoma City. I'm trying to wake my kids up. DeJuan Chauncey, Tracy, Dante, wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right.
Wake up. Feel it.
When the school of work you deal with.
You tired. And that's up.
Wake up.
Wake up. Get your butt up out the bed. Get on up. Brush your teeth and comb your hair. Get your color started, get ready. Wake up.
Hey, this is Leo Devlin, third cousin. I'm calling to wake up Black Tony. We got Usher Boy 3s ready for the trap. Wake up, wake up.
Hello, my name is Regina. I want to give a shout out to all the people who live out in Decatur, Georgia. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is V. I'm calling from Warner Robins, Georgia. I want to wake up my husband, Yard Lee. Let's make them buzzes, baby.
All right, my name is Jeremy Moore. I'm calling from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Calling to wake up Hollis Jackson. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
If we in your city or your town, there's a whole gang of cities listening. Miss Juicy gon' call them out, so let's go. Wake up.
Daytona.
Wake up.
Evansville.
Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Greenwood.
Wake up.
Jackson.
Wake up.
Louisville.
Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, thank you, Giselle. 10 minutes after the hour, y'all. This segment is brought to you by Optima. That's right, resolve right now. Resolve right now that you'll stop living in fear of the IRS. Resolve to stop lying Awake at night worrying IRS garnishing your wages and freezes your bank account. Give yourself a gift of resolution this year. Call 800-829-3181. That's 800-829-3181. What you got, Greg?
All right, this joint right here we dedicate to Little Women of Atlanta. Came on last night. It's Plies, Shorty. Front page up next.
That's messed up. All right, 14 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. What up, though?
What up, Rick? Here's what's going on in the world of hip-hop. If your name is Will Smith, you just got some good news. Your Netflix series, Bright, has been picked up for a second episode. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. It's not a series. It was a movie that came out on Netflix, but they're getting a sequel. How about that? And the crazy thing is when it came out, the critics were going hard on it, like beating it up. Like, yo, this is like the worst movie of 2017. But the fans were like, yo, this is dope. What are y'all talking about? I say this to say that I think there's an agenda overall to try to bring down the marketing value of and the marketability of Will Smith. It's been going on since After Earth. It seems like that's when the table kind of turned. They trying to change the locks on him.
Right.
But the fans are still here for him. So, Bright, the sequel, it is happening. If you ain't seen it on Netflix, check it out. It's pretty dope.
Okay.
I watched it at the kickoff for the the Christmas holidays, man. It's a really good joint. It's almost like Training Day meets Alien Nation.
Right.
Ill. Moving on, other hip-hop news. Young May, where's she been? You ain't seen her lately. Maybe you have seen her, but you're seeing less of her these days because she dropped about 20 pounds over the last 2 months. She's kind of changing up the way she's eating. She said to all the supporters saying I lost weight, yeah, it was on purpose. I stopped eating meat, beef, pork, chicken, turkey, lamb. I cut my liquor intake into occasionally only, and I've been in the gym consistently, and I've been watching my calorie intake, saying it's giving her more energy. She feels good. She feels great.
I need to play that this morning, man. Where they at, though.
So that...
Yeah, that first one she came out with. We got
Ooh.
Yeah. Gotta play that this morning. That fell in my spirit.
Yeah, hopefully she has a big 2018, man. Like, they act like they just got that one. She got that one joint. She got a couple other ones, man. Moving on, other hip hop news. One person who doesn't seem to be slowing down and stopping anytime soon. That's gonna be Cardi B. And when you put her with Bruno Mars, you get dope results, like the Finesse remix. Take a little listen.
Drop top Porsche, rollie on my wrist, diamonds up and down my chain. Cardi B straight stunner, can't tell me nothing. Bossed up and not change the game.
They gave it a whole little 90s Living Color kind of feel for the video, man. So be sure you check that out. Bruno Mars is called the Finesse Remix. I'm gonna tweet that out right now on my Instagram. For this and other stories, I'll follow on Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, HEADKRACK.
There it is. I appreciate that, Craig. Let's take a look at the front page. What you got, Brett?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I got everything you need this morning on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. And to follow us, that's where you can go. Hey, man, a powerful winter storm is dumping snow on parts of the South for the first time in decades. Some areas of Charleston, South Carolina got 5 inches of snow. And blizzard conditions are expected today in parts of Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Maine. Also, congratulations to Nakia Walker. She's the first African-American woman to be selected mayor of Charlottesville, Virginia. And that's just 5 months after a deadly white nationalist rally in a college town made headlines nationwide. In other headlines, Essence Magazine is returning to full black ownership after nearly 20 years. Congratulations. Essence Ventures, LLC, an independent African-American owned company, has been approved as the new owner. And finally, no big winner in last night's Powerball. I checked my ticket. I guess I didn't win. They would know if I lost, right?
Hey.
Okay. Well, the jackpot rolls over to an estimated $550 million on Saturday. I said $550 million on Saturday. And Friday night's Mega Millions drawing is worth at least $418 million. Now, that is a lot of money.
That's crazy.
How much does the taxes after that, though?
After $500 million?
They just passed that new tax bill, so you'll be straight. If you're in that top, that'll put you in the top 1%. You'll be good.
So would you got to pay back like almost half?
Not
way less than that now.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, that's
not with the new tax cut laws.
Okay, well, that's awesome.
Get you a good tax attorney. When you get that money, get you a good tax attorney and figure all that stuff out where you'll be in the clear.
Exactly.
Toss some of that in the Caymans.
That's what a lot of them do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called money laundering.
No.
No, they do. Some of them.
I thought it's just called having an offshore account.
Well, that's why that investigation is going with Robert Mueller or whatever. They about to get Donald Trump on some. I just said it. I can't think today.
Money laundering?
Money laundering. I like for real. That case, they coming. Yeah, so he want to get rid of that independent investigator, but it's a whole lot of stuff going. Wait till we start getting into March, April, and May. You're gonna see where this investigation go. It's gonna turn everything over. I appreciate that, man. Let's take a look at sports. What up, Rock Teasy?
What up, my kneesy for sheezy? You know what I'm saying? Last night.
Keep it all so breezy.
That's what we do, player. Cavaliers and the Celtics, round 2, man. Celtics won 102-88. Cavs won the first matchup. LeBron versus Kyrie. Isaiah Thomas got a standing ovation. First time back in Boston since he was traded, even though he didn't play in the game. Cavs lost the game, and LeBron is a little bit concerned.
I'm always concerned about teams getting better and better, but I'm more concerned about us getting better and better. And right now, we're not so good, great, not so good. See what happens next. You know, you always got to be concerned with the competition.
You know what I'm saying? Former NBA star Steven Jackson, he admits to smoking weed his entire career, man. He believes they should remove marijuana off the banned substance list.
They won't let it be legal to control. I smoked my whole career. Had a hell of a career. Didn't miss no games. So nobody can play high. But after the games, guys need to come down and relax because it's a physical sport. Some guys probably can play high. Me, the games I smoked was the games I knew I wasn't going to play.
You know what I'm saying? Who is Shaquilla Hill, man? Let me shout out to Shaquilla Hill. She's the point guard for Grambling State University women's basketball team. She records the 4th ever Division I women's quadruple double. Grambling knocked off Alabama State. I mean, she had 15 points, 10 rebounds, 10 steals, and 10 assists. That's a quadruple double, man. Come on, big up to Shaquilla Hill out there. Last but not least, rapper, mogul, and businessman Jay-Z does it again, Rick Dog. He signed the top running back in college football, Saquon Barkley out of Penn State, to his Rock Nation sports agency. Barkley expected to be a top 10 draft pick in the draft. Other athletes signed the Rock Nation: Todd Gurley, Leonard Fournette, Des Bryant, Kevin Durant, just to name a few. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It is what it is, man. Hey, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk sports at Rock T. Holla. There it is.
Appreciate it, Rock T. What you got coming up, Gary?
Coming up, Tyrese. Oh, Lord, honey. Tamar Braxton shocks the world. I'm going to tell you what Tamar did, and it was very shocking. Next.
It's Smiley Morning Show. Smiley Morning Show, 28 minutes before the top of the hour. Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. What up?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's raving. Everybody's talking about it. The world is talking about it, y'all. Tamar Braxton. Have y'all heard the wonderful news?
What happened?
It's being reported here, crazy. They're saying Tamar Braxton deleted her Instagram.
Why is that wonderful?
Well, because, I mean, they say she was being forced, y'all, to deny a reconciliation with her estranged husband, Vincent Herbert. They're saying, y'all, just hours after denying it, she was reconciling with Vince. They said, honey, she immediately deleted her Instagram. How do you
Wait a minute. You forced to reconcile.
Because people was asking her the question, did she reconcile with Vincent? I guess people want to know, did she?
Does that mean get back together or y'all cool?
I think that just means, well, I think it kind of means get back together or get back on good terms.
They were fighting in the airport together.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's still her manager as of right now, right?
Yeah, that I know.
But don't they have a restraining order?
Yes, all kind of stuff going
Makes it
on.
weird.
Because he went to jail for Christmas, so I hear.
Yeah.
So, but
I hope they get back together and work it out. We don't want to see nobody get no divorce. I want them to work it out.
But they got baby Logan and stuff, and then it was being reported he was supposed to be had an outside child and stuff. And look, there's a lot of times they would go out and have an outside child.
But have you heard anything else
But
from
we can't forget Mama Braxton when she came in here.
Well, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, what about old dude that played for the Wizards that was going in on his ex?
Oh, what's that?
Arenas?
Yeah,
Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, honey, he was. That's a mess too, child. But so when you delete your Instagram, can you not get it back?
I think you can get it back. You can get it back.
She
it's
make
almost
money
like
off of her.
Suspended it. But if maybe her and Vince got back together, maybe he was like, okay, get off social media.
Oh, well, we're going to find that story.
Or she might just be sick of people talking crazy on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes you need to break from it. I think Rihanna did that to hers before.
Yeah. Well, speaking of talking crazy, I remember last month, y'all, with R&B singer, her name is Jennifer Hudson, she was sought a gag order, y'all, from her ex-fiance, David Otunga. He did because he wanted her to stop speaking about their ongoing breakup and child custody battle. Well, now they're saying that David is accusing Jennifer of violating the ban. Now, according to the report, they're saying David filed docs, y'all, asking the judge, y'all, to hold Jennifer Hudson in contempt of court for issuing.
Lord.
Yes, ma'am, baby.
He's bitter.
Yeah, but no, wait a minute, though, Brad Honey. He want her held in contempt of court for issuing a statement to People Magazine about their breakup. Now, he said, honey, that Jennifer, honey, did a statement. She had a statement released at the same time that he was being forcibly removed from their mansion in front of their little son, and Jennifer wasn't even there at the time. But my thing is, do men get removed from houses? Can they remove a man from a house?
Yeah,
I'm
cops
sure they
usually
can
get involved.
if it ain't his house, but
Why would he
if
be?
a dentist can pull a tooth, I mean, anything can get removed.
anything can be
Lord.
extracted.
But, I mean, he's an attorney. He's a Harvard graduate. I mean, why would he live in a house with Jennifer's husband? We would live in our house. I would never live in her house if she threw me out like she did. Then she threw him out in front of the child. Now the son gonna see his daddy being thrown out.
Oh, Gary,
it's gonna be
man up,
damaging.
man up. Get a job. You a
He's a
lawyer.
lawyer.
Okay, so what's the problem? Get your own spot.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
he
not.
can get his own practice and practice law and do what he do.
But she should. If she did that, she should have not done it in front of the child. Now the child is gonna be damaged seeing his daddy being thrown out of the
Child,
house.
that child will see way worse than that on the TV screen and around other relatives.
Right.
That ain't nothing, child. Mothers and fathers get into it sometimes.
Really?
You ain't never seen your mother and daddy fuss, fight, or argue, or
Not
get
him.
upset?
Gary, not
No.
him. Oh, no.
Well, I mean, they may have no. And my
Or your
dead show was
mother
thrown
and
out the
her
house.
husband, or your daddy and his, I don't know.
Oh no!
Let me tell you something. Gary Gary one of the only people who mom and dad was still together.
Oh,
So
okay.
he been privileged. He ain't went through nothing.
Yeah, my neighborhood, all
okay.
the families was together until they died.
So you never saw your mom and dad fuss at all?
If they did, honey, I didn't know about it.
Well, it was
But Gary
behind
was
closed
snitching.
doors. Right.
Gary would go and tell all his
I
daddy
sure did.
business.
I sure did. I was dead, honey. I did. If I knew my dad was, I
Now,
wasn't even looking at another
I
woman.
would
I
have
told
kicked
my
your
mom.
ass if you'd have come. I mean,
What?
be quiet. You don't tell him.
Do you think I'm gonna have my mama sitting up in church, honey, next to a damn woman, and she's screwing her damn husband, and smiling up in her face? No, sir. I told my mama.
No, you know
That was
what?
going on when I was church. Now the doggone the
I
preacher
told
is
my
stuck with a
mama.
couple of women in the church, and the first lady have to witness that. Now, oh no, honey, she needs, like the song says,
That's
I
a
don't want to be
spot
the
right
last
there.
to know.
Your
That's
daddy
the
should
sister's
have beat
spot. I
your
told my
ass.
mama.
Let them go through what they go through. You ain't have no business getting in there.
That's right. That's right, Gary. That ain't nobody's business. When two adults.
Would you let your mama or daddy cheat on the other and
That
not
is
tell the
none
other
of
one?
your business. Like, my mother is married, and that's a relationship. When her mother, when
Yeah.
they get into it or anything like that, it's better if your mother don't tell you, because you end up not liking
Well,
the
my
person.
mama didn't tell me that, but I saw it. So, honey, I told my mama.
No, Gary, you
Yes,
gotta
ma'am.
stay
Oh,
out
no,
of that.
no,
It's
no.
grown folks' business.
No,
You're supposed
I'm
to
a
stay in
grown
a
child,
child's
damn it.
place.
Well,
You're
I
supposed to
would-
stay in a
if
child's
you-
place.
well, I wasn't no damn
If
child.
you-
I was
if
an
you-
adult,
well,
honey.
if you loved your mother and your father, then you're not supposed to do that.
Oh,
You're
you
supposed to-
crazy.
you
My mama
let
be
them
looked up
work
like
it
a damn
out.
fool.
No,
Her
she
woman
won't
screwing
look
on
like
her
no
husband.
fool.
And
She don't need to hear from
oh,
you.
yeah,
She
well,
can
she
hear-
needs
she
hear
can
from me.
find out for herself.
No, when she
She
found out
she'll
what I
find.
told her, honey,
Mothers
I
got
told her,
intuition.
if my damn
Mothers
daddy
got
was
good
talking to some other
intuition. They
woman,
know.
I let
They
my
know
mama
from
know.
their
Ain't no
gut.
way in
They
hell
got
I'm not
the
gonna let my
Lord
mama.
on their
Well, they
side.
gonna love us
They
if
got
I'm
the
getting
God
my
in
damn
their
mama.
life. They
You a
know-
fool, man.
You like the TMZ radio.
I love you.
You can only get it here. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I love this whole new year, new look idea.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 9 minutes before the top of the hour. Y'all lying on the ones and two with the chicken and waffle mix. What up, boy? Happy New Year, boy.
Oh, man, same to you, my Ricky. Our first throwback Thursdays, man. And to drop some fabulous, some Mr. Vegas, Beanie Man, and so much more, man. Of course, make sure you let me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat at JAH Lion Zone.
Hey, appreciate that, man. Wait, where your boy Black Tony?
Man, that's your boy, Ricky.
Oh, that's your boy. You the one recommended I hire him. Black Tony.
Hey, cool.
Where you at, boy?
Hey, folks, man, you be thinking I be lying to you, but I ain't gonna lie to you, son. I'm still
Black
at the
Tony.
crib.
Can I keep something real with you, man?
I'm still at the crib, son.
I believe that. Can I just keep it all the way real? We're going 2018. Do you know you didn't come to work one day, 2017? What's up with that? So let's talk about that. Let's just be real. We're being honest this morning, right, Craig? Pretty much.
We gonna be honest, son. I been having situations, no such thing been going on. Hey, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, these two crackheads was in the truck last night, son. It's so cold out there, good. It's too cold. Shot, it's too cold to be smoking, shot. I don't even know why these folks out there in the truck, shot. They done got stuck.
What you mean?
Shot, they stuck, shot. They froze.
They froze like what?
So, well, shot, it was a boy crackhead and a girl crackhead, shot.
And how they stuck, Black Tony?
So I can't say on the radio, so.
Something like two dogs? Talking like the dogs, when them dogs get stuck every spring?
So Shout out Skip. Shout out Skip. Shout out. I don't know what they did or not. Shout out. I want to somebody told me to put hot water on so they'll thaw out. And then start moving. Shout out, I don't even know, because sometimes they get so high, but they be laying right there.
So what they was making love at and got stuck and froze, Black Tony?
On side of the truck. Shout out scared to go. Shout out, call at least. Shout out, somebody can call police, but the police can come over, but they gonna say I did. Man, shout out.
So where they at? Are they still on the side of the house? Like y'all picked them up and bought them in the house?
Nah, sir, they on side the truck. Me and Pinky went over there. We try to get them come up. We like, hey, Shotty, y'all need to stop doing this. Shotty, come on over.
So two crackheads on the side of your house, and it's cold outside, and they were making love, and they froze, and now they stuck. You saying they stuck? They still outside the house? That's something. Don't worry about Black Tony.
Still to come on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Yeah, we want to sing Christmas carols to you in Chinese. Ying, ying, ying.
No.
Ying, ying, ying. Wah, 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 wah.
Next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Having a good time out there.
Who put this thing together?
Y celebrity resmega si se Rickey Smiley que se me llama de shore.
Okay, especially I'm sorry. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. This was a special request. I don't know. Now, this is an old prank phone call that I did years ago, and Gary got around. You know how stuff resurfaced, you forgot about stuff, but some people ain't never heard it.
Right.
But Bernie Jenkins was calling Asian people singing Christmas carols in Chinese. Here we go, Brett.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I was calling. I'm on the Christmas hymn committee.
Yes.
And we calling people to sing Christmas hymn to you in Chinese.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Here. Ding, ding, ding.
Who do you want to talk to?
Hello? Yes, we want to sing Christmas.
Christmas.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we want to sing Christmas carols to you in Chinese. Ding, ding, ding.
No.
Wah, wah, boom, wah, wah. Yung, 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 ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. Wah, wah, boom, wah. Yung, 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 ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. Hello?
Gary.
I never heard it.
Gary.
Oh, my God.
I got you. You all right, Gary?
Yeah, I've never heard that.
I ain't never heard that one either.
have never heard
Y'all ain't never heard that one?
No.
That was one of the first prank phone calls I did when I started at 95.7. All right, listen one more time. Here you go, Gary.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I was calling on the Christmas hymn committee.
Yes.
And we calling people to sing Christmas hymn to you in Chinese.
Yes.
Yes, okay, here. Ding, ding, ding.
Who do you want to talk to?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, we want to sing Christmas.
Christmas.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we want to sing Christmas carols to you in Chinese. Ding, ding, ding.
No.
Ding, ding, ding. Wah, 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 wah.
She said no.
Yung, 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 ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. Hello? Ding, ding, ding.
No.
Ding, ding, ding. Wah, 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 wah.
You all right?
Ding, 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 ding.
Gary, you all right?
Oh, my God.
Brett, you okay? You all right, Brett, right?
That's
She said no. All right, y'all. I got a long feature Future coming up next. You all right, bro? Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We was horrible kids. I'm gonna tell y'all what. Okay, it's wrong. I shouldn't laugh at this. I'm gonna tell y'all something we did in the 6th grade that's so dirty. We was horrible kids. Somebody turn his mic on and say what?
Yeah, back when bullying wasn't a thing yet. When we grew up, we had to just deal with it.
It made me tough. Remind me this week, probably tomorrow, tell y'all what I did. Not me and Roosevelt Powell and Billy Joe, all these dudes I was in the 6th grade with. What happened on the football field? So remind me that tomorrow I got to tell y'all this. Because everybody that love football going to love this story right here. This is awesome, man. Hey, man, big shout out to Lowe's, man. Lowe's presents New Year, new garage organization. Brad, I'm going over to Brad's house today to help her get her garage organized. We're going to go to Lowe's. We're going to get that stuff.
All right.
And we're gonna get it together.
Appreciate it.
Put your roller skates and your hockey sticks and your basketball, and, you know, everything, your Christmas decoration.
Right.
We're going to compartmentalize today.
Okay, let's do it.
That's right. Happy New Year to everybody. And we're going to start 2018 organized, Brett.
All right.
All right. So when it comes to organizing your garage or any other space around your home, there's nothing better than Gladiator storage products available at Lowe's. And if you like me and like, you go crazy making sure that everything is in its place, use things. These things are amazing. They help you organize your tools, kids, toys, sports accessories, household products, and everything else that need to be organized. And they have a great selection of products like garage cabinets. They got the shelves, the storage units, and rails, and all the storage solutions that you need to help keep all your stuff in the right place. And because life can be really messy, but it can be a little neater with Gladiator storage products, keeping your home in order. So don't run by and don't drive by. Swing by.
Swing.
And tomorrow we can slide by.
Slide.
You can swing by Lowe's, or you can slide by Lowe's.
Either way.
Depending on what kind of shoes you got on. Right. Or you can go to Lowe's.com and you'll find and get the best Gladiator storage products at great prices featured on RickeySmileyMorningShow.com today. Start this new year with Lowe's. And speaking of Lowe's, we have this week's winner of our $250 Lowe's gift card giveaway. Congratulations to last week's winner, Tia Jenkins from Chattanooga. Chattown, what up? Good morning, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Congratulations to this week's winner. Carmi Donovan from Huntsville, Alabama, listening to us on WEUP. We up. Ain't that right, Brett?
That's right. And did you know that Lowe's cares about our kids' future and can help if you want to apply for a grant? Public and charter schools can apply until February 9th to Toolbox for Education for a grant. Lowe's Gives Foundation can help with a critical need like a renovation, playground, or technology upgrade. Apply at Lowe's.com/community. That's Lowe's.com/community. Lowe's!
12 minutes after the top of the hour. Coming up next, Jeff Johnson got the top 3 things you need to know.
We got Jeff Johnson with 3 things that you need to know. Brought to you by Taco Bell. That's right, Taco Bell. Wake up to the power of the dollar at Taco Bell, where you can get stacks of fluffy eggs and melty cheese and a new $1 breakfast stacker. Taco Bell. Jeff, good morning.
Hey, what's up, Rick? How you feeling, man?
Man, I got him in here on the floor today, man. I'm telling some stories.
Please come get him, Jeff. Good morning.
Jeff, when we get through this, I got to tell you something that happened to my uncle. We can't even focus right now because everybody in here on the floor. I'm going to tell it on the air, but go ahead, Jeff. I can't.
I think you told me. Is that about the geriatric strippers in Reno?
No.
It's not that one?
No, it ain't that one, Jeff.
Oh, I knew. That's the one I know about with Uncle. But no, I got 3 things, man. So it's some crazy stuff. It's a really interesting story, man, coming out of Chicago. There's a good guy by the name of Chris Kennedy, who's a Democrat running for governor, and who just came out and accused Rahm Emanuel, the mayor of Chicago, of trying to intentionally push black people out of the city. And talks about that he is strategically using gentrification to try to move more white people in and more people with money in. And, you know, as much as I'm not going to dispute whether or not Chris Kennedy is right, we all know that's happening in cities all over the country.
Everywhere.
That's right.
And I think it's something that in 2018, I hope that we pay attention to from this perspective, Rick. There's a whole lot of us. Black folks, urban folks in particular, constantly talk about how much money we don't have. But we spend over $1 trillion a year, which says it's not about us not having money. It's about what is the priority of our money. And so in cities like Baltimore, which is easier than maybe somewhere like Atlanta, but in cities like Charlotte and in Memphis and other places, there's still a great deal of housing stock available and land available, and we got to be serious about buying homes, whether it's as individuals or whether it's as groups, owning pieces of property, because that's the only way we can control the community. And when development begins to come in, we're so often left out because we don't own. I'm not talking about us having to have the capital to be able to start large businesses. I'm talking about us being able to get these homes that in many cases they're selling for $1 a piece in certain cities, or that are affordable to do so, because they are going to cut off funding for schools, and they are dealing with issues of police, and there are issues of closing health facilities. But if we don't own, Rick, we're going to continue to be the victims of gentrification versus the beneficiaries of it. Second thing I want to talk about is that there are tons of people over the last week that have been formally sworn into office. We know that Sister Keisha Bottoms was sworn into office yesterday in Atlanta, that there are mayors in particular that have been sworn in all over the country, and that even in Alabama, we saw that Doug Jones was formally sworn into office. And one of the first things that he did was bring on Dana Gresham, who is the only African-American serving as chief of staff to a Democratic senator. Now, Rick, there's two African-Americans serving as chief of staff for Republicans, but only one serving as chief of staff as Democrats, which I find interesting and borderline amusing and terrifying for those of us that constantly want to talk about how the Democrats who claim they want our vote on a regular basis don't always put us in positions of power. But the issue here is with these people being brought in, Rick, and even what we've seen with Doug Jones, now is not the time for us to stop. So if you voted for Sister Keisha in Atlanta, if you voted for my brother Randall in Birmingham, if you didn't vote, now is the time to be extra engaged in making sure that these people who got elected deliver on what you need. The last thing before I get out of here, Rick, and I think it's huge news, I'm sure that you already talked about Essence.
No, not yet.
So for those of you that do not know, Essence was bought from Time Warner by a group known as Essence Venture Group.
Oh, yeah, Brad did talk about that. Wow.
What's that?
Yeah, Brad did talk about that. That was in our front page this morning. Sorry about that.
No. But I think it's important because not only was the announcement big because the leadership team is staying in place, it is all African-American female leadership team that now has equity in the company, and it's a 100% black-owned company. I think it's understated that this brother, Rich Dennis, bought it from Time Warner on his own, and made sure that black women continue to run it. So here's a brother who is a billionaire, who's the owner of Shea Moisture, who purchased this from Time Warner, one of the largest companies in the country, and then ensured that not only now is it 100 black owned, but that the systems who are running it have ownership in it instead of just being employees. What does that say, Rick? That says that together there's nothing we can't do, and that as brothers as men and women, we don't have to hate on each other. This isn't about a power grab. This is about collective work and responsibility. So big up to Rich Dennis. Big up to the new Essence magazine and the new Essence platform. I'm excited to see what's going to come from them. I'm excited about where these sisters are going to take us. I'm proud of this brother who put his money where his mouth was and made sure that black women stayed in power. Those are three things I got for you, Rick.
Hey, appreciate that, Jeff. All right, Jeff, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Jeff's Nation on all social media.
Okay. Hey, Jeff, Hey, Jeff, have a good day, man.
Hey, man, you got to tell me about this story.
Bro, Jeff, I'm going to make sure you're on the phone. Jeff, you're going to be rolling. It's a true story. And my uncle don't like for me to talk about it, but I'm going to have my uncle on the phone. He's going to curse me out, but it's funny as hell. It's hilarious. So I'll make sure that we call you on that one, Jeff. Have a good day, man.
All right, y'all.
What you got coming up next, Gary?
Coming up next, y'all, something is going on with the real. I'm going to tell y'all about it next.
Hey. Wait a minute. Before the top of the hour, Gary's Tea is brought to you by...
These nuts. Good morning, Ricky.
man, why you gonna do this? No, stop the music. No, stop the music. No. Let me tell you what.
Got him.
No, let me tell you what his low down ass just did. I get him to say he gave me the thumbs up. That means that he had the tea is sponsored by.
No, his was messed up.
No, then you gonna give me.
I was pointing like this. I was doing like the gun signal pointing.
But I thought you were doing like I got a.
But you only saw half of his hand.
Yeah, I got a sponsor. So that's why I said, Gary with the tea is brought to you by.
I thought it was sponsored by Planners. I thought that's what he was saying.
These.
You got me, dog.
My bad.
You got me, dog.
Walked into that one, player.
Yeah.
Right, face first.
What did you say, Brad?
You walked into that one face first. Okay?
Gary, just keep it moving.
Yeah, good
Get
morning,
you behind
Ricky.
me,
Good
Satan.
morning. Everybody, y'all. All right, here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Daytime talk show, y'all. The real, everybody's excited about it. The real, y'all, was renewed for 2 more seasons, honey. They're saying, y'all, that they will go into 2020. Everybody's excited about it, but people are still questioning, will Tamar go back? Because, Tamar, she's about to be off tour with Escape.
No.
And they're wondering if she's going to go back to the real and stuff, because she would make a great.
Did she get to decide that?
Maybe like the people could vote on him, probably. I don't know. But she was good when she was on there, though. But, congratulations goes out to the real, honey, and the cast members, and Lonnie Love, and all the other ones. What's their names? Tamara and Tamia. And them. All right, moving on. Another celebrity news, y'all. It's a sad day, y'all, for singer-songwriter Keith McCall. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, but he shot himself in the foot, y'all, the other day. That's Eva Pickford's.
It's Kevin.
Kevin, who did I say?
Keith.
Kevin, Kevin McCall.
He literally shot himself?
It's sad. They said, honey, that he
How?
shot in the foot.
It's like a cliche, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Don't
Somebody
shoot
said, huh?
Isn't that like what do you call that
Don't
crap?
shoot yourself in
Yeah,
the
it's like a
foot.
cliche. You shot yourself in the foot.
Cliche. Somebody said, what kind of bad shooter aims for his tongue and hits him in the foot? A terrible shooter.
Aiming for his what?
Tongue.
Oh, wow. There must be somebody that hate him.
There's supposed to be no child, y'all. But anyway, honey, let's hope. We're good thinking he's all right, because Eva has a daughter with him, and he needs to be around to see his beautiful daughter. Now that Eva's engaged to the wonderful where he was a mayor potential. Now he's an attorney, Mr. Sterling, whatever his name is. But anyway, let's keep Kevin lifted up in our prayers, y'all, and hopefully everything goes well for him. The Kardashians, y'all, they're saying they can't parent their children real good, honey. But I know one thing, baby, they can make good money. Did you know they bought their mansion for $20 million for Lisa Marie Presley, and now it's worth $60 million.
Oh, wow.
Yep, they put $20 million into working, and they're saying, honey, that, who knows what Kanye may be doing next. They say he may become a realtor or something next, because has he been making music lately?
Kanye? He's been kind of quiet, which means he's probably working on something.
On a new project.
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hopefully he does something well, because he haven't been looking good lately. He's just been looking sad.
He'll be all right.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. And in my final story, let's continue to pray, y'all, for Angela Simmons. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, but her baby daddy, Mr. Sutton Tennyson, they say he was a reformed criminal. They say, but reform may not be the right word. They said, honey, according to reports, he was sued by Ford Motor Company just last year because he stopped paying on his leased car. And now they're saying, y'all, that he was arrested at LAX, honey, on drug charges back in 2015. And a lot of people saying, y'all, that Angela, how could she pick somebody like that? How could her daddy, Reverend Ron, even let her get with somebody like that?
You don't know what these people, man, until you get in a relationship or get out of a relationship, that's when you start investigating, trying to see what kind of person they really was.
After?
Because you be in love, you be in the moment, you don't be really checking and stuff. Because I think half of your mind, you don't want to find out nothing, man, because it's such a good relationship and it's so perfect, it's so awesome. So you don't, but yeah, I just started doing back.
Are you going to say something current?
You said 2015 he got arrested.
No, that's what they say back in 2015, but he just recently got, I guess, charges or something was going against him because he didn't pay for his Ford Motor Company.
That's not a crime. But that's not a crime.
Well,
if you can't pay your note, they're going to sue you to get their money back.
I'm behind on my car note. I need to go pay your
bill.
That's not really a crime, Gary. You got me thinking he done slaughtered somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe he stole a car.
Yeah, you going to say 2015. That was a while
This
ago.
girl
People
is
change.
People change, but this is Reverend Ron's daughter. She come from a prominent family.
Okay, but she fell in love with that man
man and had a baby for him, Gary.
Like that.
But she did. You can't control who you love, Gary. You can't control who you love.
Yes, you can control who you love.
No, you can't. So what he driving her for? He might have been driving her
She come
Connex.
from Benzes and Rolls Royce. Why would you marry for the damn Negro with a Ford?
That's fine, because she's so
used
used to all that good money and high class stuff. She wanted a thug in her life.
Well, that's what she got. Now she got a thug that's keeping her in the damn
Well,
prince,
she ain't
honey.
with him no more, Gary. She just got a baby by him.
Well, she gonna be with him forever as long as that damn baby around, and that's life.
Well, that's all right. That don't mean he gonna get no money from her. She got the baby. He don't got it.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Don't feel bad for her. She don't feel bad for you. Ain't no wrong with her. Her family still got money. She's still good. She the executive producer of Growing Up Hip Hop. She the executive producer of Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, along with Bow Wow. Yes, and yes.
Bow Wow, he was on Steve Harvey. Yes, I saw you on there yesterday too.
I saw him. I saw him. Thank you. Oh, you got something great to say about Bow Wow? That's amazing. Isn't Bow Wow just awesome? Ladies and gentlemen, give Bow Wow a hand.
Bow Wow. Gary with the T.
It is what everyone's talking about.
And radio. First thing in the morning.
Helps to relieve my mind. 2 thumbs up.
I love it.
I love that morning show.
That's good for me.
Rickey Smiley.
Rickey Smiley morning show.
Morning show.
Turn it up. Before you play the song, let's have a conversation right quick. We're going to talk about women are just low down. We don't want women to be low down.
You're not going to do that when I'm sitting here.
Brett, you know y'all be curving dudes.
Well, some of them need to be curved.
Do you, Juicy? I know you ain't over there in the background.
You kind of go both ways, though.
Juicy, I know you ain't. Listen, we're going to be talking about getting curved and how disrespectful and hurtful it is to all of these good men out here in the United States of America. So we're going to be talking about that coming up next.
Whatever.
Fellas, y'all need to be listening up. Finna call out these low-down snake in the grass. Women that's out here. Coming up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, you get the bag.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 10 minutes after the hour, y'all. I got fellas out there. I'm going to let y'all know I'm about to give y'all a warning just where you could be safe, where your feelings won't get hurt. 2018. A lot of people out here getting curved real bad. Real bad. We got a 13-year-old kid in the studio. Have you ever been curved? Come on, step up to the mic. Step up to the mic. Hollywood, my producer Hollywood had to bring his son to work today. Why you can talk to us. You got a little he got a little trouble at school. And I'm trying to be a good uncle. Because I'm uncle to everybody that work on this morning show. I'm uncle to all these kids. So
But you're setting a bad example.
I'm trying not to, because he remind me of myself. When you older and a kid get in trouble at school for the same thing that you used to do, you be trying to, but you got curved before. So how have you gotten curved? What's the most hurt that you've ever felt at age 13?
Well, I wrote this note, right? And I saw this movie, and I was thinking, man, I'm about to be smooth. I got me a red marker.
I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I wrote, because I didn't want to just come out with it. I was like, who do you like in red marker? And I just wrote a bunch of names. I put my name in the middle.
Right.
But then I made an acronym, too, so my name was going down the side, too. And so
all right, then. All right. That's next level. What?
I stuck it in her locker. And then I got a note back the next day. It said, I saw your name on the thing. It said something like that. She said, I saw your name. It's not you, so stop asking me.
Oh.
Wow. That was just direct.
Swing and a miss.
So, did your food taste different later that day? Because like sometimes when something like that hits you real close to home, nothing be right for the next 24 to 48 hours.
Did that one kind of hurt a little bit?
Yeah, I sat in my closet for a while. It hurt. My brother sang to me trying to make me feel better.
What was your brother singing?
I forgot the song, but he was just singing, and my mom was just taking videos, putting it on Facebook and stuff. I'm like, well, let me make sure the girl's parents don't follow you, because then she gonna see it, and I'm be embarrassed for life. She gonna come to school. Austin was in the closet, like crying and stuff. I'm like, that's been bad. I just didn't want that.
Right. But did you meet somebody else eventually?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
So you good?
See, that was I changed. It was
He changed.
I grew
14.
up.
He grew
Right.
Yeah.
She probably gonna fall off later anyway. That's how it always happened.
Yeah. She'll eventually like you. I promise you.
Yeah.
I probably. Well, good luck with that, man, and do good in school. Stay out of trouble.
Yeah, that means you have to stop laughing at him because it almost condones his behavior when he's getting in trouble.
Hey, wait. Oh, here's Dad. What?
Awesome. What's 7 times 9?
Don't nobody know those 7s and those 9s. Don't nobody know those timetables.
60 is 63.
No.
7 times 9.
It is 63.
Yeah, I know that one.
No, he didn't say that.
7 times 7 is 49.
Yeah.
My bad.
8 times 7.
56.
That's a tough one. Let me get back with you on that one. I have to ask Demetrius Winborn, who used to sit in front of me in the 4th grade. Hey, what up? Shout out to Mita. Mita used to help me cheat on my math test. Demetrius Winborn,
So sad.
graduate of Alabama A&M. All right, here goes some curves. All right, let's talk about this. All right, so the number I got 1 through 10. 1 through 10. These are curved, fellas. I need to warn y'all. These are curved words that Brat and them use. Brat and her.
Don't do that.
Brat and Gary and they society.
Don't do that.
Controlling all of the women, putting evil into women all out here in the United States of America. Men just want to love you. Men want to care for you. Men want to take care of you.
Men are liars.
No, anyway,
Dogs.
the first curve word is soon. Soon. Fellas, look for that.
Key word.
Give me an example, Brett.
Soon and very soon.
No, not that
As soon as I get home from work.
one. Or soon I'll get with you later. Okay, next one, another curve word, maybe. Maybe.
Why is that a curve?
It is a curve because, like, hey, what's up? Can we hook up or something? Maybe.
Maybe. It depends on what you bring to the table and how you treat me. Maybe. I can't say yes from the gate. That's going to make me look easy.
Okay, you don't have to say yes, but maybe to dinner? Maybe to a date?
I'm not sure about my answer yet. Maybe. You should be happy with that maybe and go be like, oh, man, at least it's a maybe and not a no.
Okay, what about this? LOL.
Oh,
Laughing
yeah.
out loud.
LOL.
That's funny.
Okay, that's a curve.
No, that's
It
not a
depends
curve.
on what
That
it's
could
in
mean
response to.
that could mean she's blushing.
And it depends on what it's
Brett, don't sit up here and
That
lie.
could mean she's blushing. If you say you're cute, I want to take you to dinner.
You agree with that?
LOL. Oh,
If you say, did you enjoy me last night? And she says, LOL, that's probably not a good thing.
All right, we got Brandon in here. What's your
LOL, that's like a fake laugh. It's like, now she sent like the laughing emoji. Yeah, that's real. But if it's just like a bland LOL, especially if she put a period at the end of it, LOL period.
What about an exclamation mark?
Okay, you're silly. You're silly.
You're silly. That's it, man.
That goes into the same
That was a block.
category of LOL. Wait a minute, I was busy.
Yeah.
We can't be busy.
Yeah.
Come on now, bro.
Okay,
We
you
can't
said you was
always
busy, but then if I reach out to you and then you tell me that you were busy, okay, you ain't busy for the next 6 or 7 days. You can text back or something.
But we don't want to look like we so thirsty to be texting you back.
Okay.
You can hit us.
I got one for you. I just saw this text.
Yeah.
That is the truth.
People don't carry their phone around all day.
Thank you.
Y'all do.
No, we don't.
Sometimes you can occupy such a space that when they see your name, they don't even check the message, and then they respond to like 2 texts later.
That's y'all being negative. I don't carry my phone either. It stays on silent.
What you say, Shimmy?
This another curve right here. You DM a chick and wait a couple days, and you see that scene with no response, so you know it's a curve.
Oh, it's no response at all.
Yeah.
That was number 10. The what?
It says scene. She saw your message, but she didn't reply.
That's a slide.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.com.
Waking you up in the mornings with Rickey Smiley and real hip hop and R&B all day. K97.5. So,
all right, y'all. I got breaking news. Got breaking news. Breaking news. This just came off the news feed. We got some new numbers in for the city of Atlanta and the state of Georgia. The new census from the Census Bureau, the Atlanta population. People living in Atlanta, 5,268,790 people in Atlanta are rappers in Atlanta. 5,267,790 760 people. So That's just new in on the news feed. Basically, what they're saying is just too many rappers in Atlanta.
How many people is it?
The population in Atlanta, 5,268,790 people.
And how many rappers?
5,268,000.
So there's only like
30 people ain't rappers. 30 people don't rap. 30 people in
True.
Yeah.
It's so true.
30 people in Atlanta that don't rap.
True.
Just wanted to give you
Not in the studio.
just wanted to give you those numbers, and that includes Gary and Juicy. So
That's right.
just wanted to give y'all those
I'm not
numbers.
currently working on a rap project.
Yeah, as the numbers continue to come in from the Census Bureau, numbers counted over there in Decatur. So we. Real quick, the last curve thing. We'll see, Brett. We'll see. We'll see. That's a curve. That is a curve.
We'll see. No,
That's a definite curve.
Yeah,
it is a curve, Brett.
We'll see is a
no,
definite curve.
that's saying I'm gonna give you an opportunity to do better.
If you got to think about it that much, then
Right.
you don't really want to.
Only if she said we'll see with a smiley face after it, then she's considering it. But if she just said we'll see, that's like nah.
And sometimes they use emojis to throw you off.
That's why you have to speak to a person.
Some there are lying emojis. We're gonna do a show. We're gonna do a show about that lying ass emojis. Sending emojis that your ass don't mean.
Why don't y'all just get out of y'all feelings?
Like you said,
Thank you.
if you send somebody a naked pic and you say this is for you, and she sent back a text to say we'll see.
Because
That's not
I don't
a
know
good
nothing
sign.
about emotion. What the hell is a Nestle Quick?
I said if you send her a naked pic.
Now, why would you send me a naked pic and it's the very
I ain't gonna
beginning?
send it to you. I'm saying if I
I'm
send it
just
to some
saying,
random chick.
as a random chick in general, why would I respond to that?
I'm saying
I'm
if
looking
y'all
at you
if
a
y'all been
pervert
dating and you
you're
trying to be
disgusting.
not if you. I'm saying if y'all been kicking it and you trying to be sexy with it and you send her like a revealing something sexy.
Nobody wants to see that, man.
And you say, hey, I got something for you, and
That's-
she sent back
That's
saying
disrespectful.
we'll see.
And then we'll see. You don't get a we'll see. Say, look,
It's disrespectful if you send it to Shirley Caesar.
If you send a naked pic, and they reply with a face palm.
Oh, what?
The face palm emoji.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good at all. No, that's not good. Okay, here's another one. One day.
Now that's a curve.
One day.
That's not a curve.
That's kind of a curve.
Like one day,
That's a curve because it's not right now.
Here's one. Here's the one. This the one that I've gotten the most.
God help us all.
I'll let you know.
Well, yeah. I'll let you know.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know before I go. Yeah, that's the number one curve, y'all. Fellas, look out, fellas. I'll let you know is the number one curve. Beware. These women are evil out there. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
By popular demand with Got 5 on it. Listen, here's how the game works, man. We give you 10 seconds to tell us 5 things. It's one of the most simple games in the world to play. Like case in point, Juicy's in the building right now. She's on a show right now called Little Women Atlanta.
Oh, God.
Now, Juicy, you're a big fan of reality television, aren't you?
How you gonna put me on the spot?
Let's go, Juicy. Get ready. Come on, let's go.
Juicy, this is so easy. You're a fan of reality television,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
With that being said, name 5 people on Good Times.
Thelma, Michael, JJ, Flo, and James.
See how easy
Wait a
that
minute,
is?
who's the fourth one? Flo?
James, Florida.
Oh, Florida.
Flo.
I'm crying.
She did that. She was on the spot, so you can do it too. Call us right now at 8669. Ricky, get to it.
Hey, real talk, right? I know we finna do I Got 5 on it, but real quick. We were standing outside of a comedy club last night, and Special K, in front of all the comedians, was trying to go in on the crackhead named Ant that was living up under the shed in the back of the comedy club.
I just said to him, I said, Ant, I want to see the last woman that had sex with you. He said, you'll see it when you get home.
Hey, Rock.
Yeah, man.
They had to take me to Grady. They had to take me to Grady, dog. I was laid up in Grady for 4 hours. I couldn't breathe. Oh, man. Oh. He said you'll see her when you get home.
You can't even reply to that, man. You got to take that fade.
Oh, man. All right, so we are about to play. I got 5 on it. So you got 5 seconds to name 5 things. What you got, Craig?
All right, on the line, we got Jermaine representing from Jacksonville, North Carolina. What up, homie?
What's up, bro?
You good, man?
Yeah, man, I'm good.
Happy New Year, brother. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Now, Jermaine, you sound like you watch a lot of TV. Is this true?
Not that much TV, nah.
Well, that's unfortunate because this is a real popular show called Law & Order. It comes on a lot. If you wake up in the morning, sometimes it can hold you hostage for no less than 6 hours, going back to back. There's Law & Order, like Special Victims Unit. There's regular Law & Order. There's also Law & Order Criminal Intent. Ice-T's on one of those. So with that being said, name 5 of the housewife cities.
I don't know.
All right. Well, yeah, you out, B. You out.
Man, sorry about
Hills,
that.
Orange County, New Jersey.
New Jersey, Potomac.
I expect you to know that, Gary.
Oh, okay.
But not my man. We got Rashawn on the line, or is it Rashawn? Yo, Rashawn.
What's going on?
What's going on, fam?
Ain't not much, man.
Baltimore, Maryland is in the building. Y'all snowed in or what?
Yeah, we got a little snow here.
It's heavy out there, right? So you got a lot of time to watch Netflix.
Shout out to everybody. Baltimore 92Q. What's up?
You already know, man.
Yo,
all right, here we go.
Do you know that they're saying that Will Smith's new movie, Bright, is one of the most watched movies in the history of Netflix for like a debut week?
Uh-huh.
It's kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, Rashawn, tell me 5 states that end with the letter A.
End with what?
End with the letter A.
Alabama, Arizona,
Florida, California.
California.
Yeah, you was
What are
moving.
we?
And Atlanta.
Right.
No, not Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta's just gonna be a city within the state of Georgia, which does that with an A. But
Georgia.
You sharp though. Stay bundled up, homie.
Man, he said Atlanta. Hey, player.
Yeah.
Hey, did you know? Did you get that population news? Atlanta population news.
Yeah, about all the like a million rappers.
Hey, bro, thank you, man. Have a good one, man.
All right, last but not least, we're gonna see what Paige from St. Louis is talking about. Yo, Paige, what up?
What's up? Good morning.
Good morning, Paige. Paige sounding all good. Sounding like your teeth brushed.
They are today.
I know.
What about
smell that fresh breath. I can smell that fresh breath through the phone. Good morning. Mwah. Yeah.
You know, sweetheart, there's tons.
Them be the ones that curve you right here. The one that's on this phone, Brett. These be the ones that be curving.
The ones that brush their teeth sometimes?
Once a week?
Chick that never brush their teeth, they will never. They don't curve you.
They just happy you there.
Yeah.
All right, yo, check it out, Paige. There's all types of female products to help keep ladies' hair in check. You got Just For Me. You know, Bonner Brothers makes a product. You got Dax Hair Grease. You know, Murray's makes one. Name 5 NFC football playoff teams.
NFC football playoff team. Mizzou, Ohio.
Mizzou?
No, she wouldn't know that. Hold on. Is it 5 NFC playoff teams?
According to Hollywood, there's.
I don't think she would know that, though.
Playoff teams? That's hard. That's hard for a woman. Just name a couple.
Atlanta Falcons, Dallas Cowboys.
But hold on, but I think Brett think that that's a bit much for a lady.
We don't guarantee. You don't get guaranteed certain questions.
But you a man, that's why you wrote that question or whatever, and you think it was cute but women don't know that.
That's the whole point of the
contest. I couldn't answer that question. No, it should be questions just evenly fair for women. It should be fair for men and women, and that is unfair. That's true, but the ratio is higher with men than women.
But we can't sit around and just screen our calls like that.
But you should have fair questions.
That is a fair question.
That's not a fair question. I didn't know the answer to that.
Because you didn't know
about every woman, honey. Every woman. Okay, I know football and I don't know that.
Somehow. Thanks for playing.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
What's going on, America? It's your man British Head Crack here to tell you about WeFixMoney.com. You know, there's a lot of evil people out there in the streets, Ricky.
Yeah.
The other day, I went on a different site. You know how there's Craigslist?
Yeah.
I went on Greg's List. And on the site, there was a young man who said he was selling an iPhone 9. And I was like, ooh, for $300, what a sweet deal. It was like, hey, meet me tonight at 10 p.m. It was somewhat of a sketchy part of town, but I went anyway. Ricky, Rock, and Brat, when I tell you they nearly beat me within an inch of my life, I'm just happy to be here. So now, not only am I out of $300, I still need a new phone. So I'm going to go WeFixMoney.com. Do you know if you have a mobile, which I don't, a PC or a tablet, you can punch in your information and you can go to WeFixMoney.com and you can get the $2,000 deposited. Sometimes in less than 24 hours. Yes.
Hold on. iPhone 9?
They ain't even out.
Apparently, he lied.
There's no iPhone 9?
Why didn't you investigate?
I'm not from here. I'm British head crack. Anyway.
And you just happy to be here?
I'm just... Ricky, my shoe came off.
Friday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Friday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, Bernie Chicken will be.
All the hip hop.
It's Head Crack's hip hop spot.
Aha! Rickey Smiley Morning Show time right now is 25 minutes.
Yes, it is.
Before the top of the hour. You know, when someone walks into a room and goes, aha! Something bad's about to happen. Either that, or they got some irreputable proof that they can accuse you of something. One thing I do got proof of is that Kendrick Lamar is one of the most talented dudes out there doing music right now, man. Kendrick Lamar, the whole TDE Top Dog situation, they're producing the whole Black Panther soundtrack. That joint is coming out with Chadwick Boseman, you know, part of the whole Marvel franchise situation, which drops in February. Ah, yes, they've dropped one of the singles from the soundtrack. It's called All the Stars. Get ready for some bone-chilling good music. For you and all your expectations. For you and all your expectations. What can you do to me? Nothing. Nothing. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, man. Dude's a problem. Been a problem. Are you excited about the movie, Brat? You tuned out. All right, moving on. Another hip-hop news. Brat has not been present for the last 45 seconds.
You know, I was grooving with the song for a minute, then I just drifted off.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It didn't keep me.
Aha. Moving on, another hip-hop news. Big shout-out to Will Smith. Now, he dropped a movie recently called Bright on Netflix. And critics beat it up, but the fans loved it. Loved it so much, they made it the most watched original program on Netflix, you know, as far as a movie goes, in its debut week. So they're getting a sequel. Bright 2's coming out. When? Who knows? But Will Smith will definitely be in it, and possibly Joe Egerton as well, so be on the lookout for that. Last little thing I got for you, beef. It's what's for dinner and sometimes lunch. Rap beef, that is. Now, you heard of Skills before, right, Brat?
Yes.
Yes, he's from VA, man, one of the dopest MCs, man, especially in the 90s, man. He had a hell of a run. And he also does these yearly wrap-up songs at the end of the year. And he also is a hell of a DJ these days. Well, he dropped this joint called The Murdergram, where he's going out this rapper named Uncle Murder, who also goes by the name of Lenny Grant. That's his real name. It's called The Murdergram. Prepare for about 30 seconds of some minimal ether, because it ramps up later, and I can only give you a little bit right now. So check it out.
Couple years ago, I'm up in AC. I get a call from Clark Kent, and he'll never call me talking about he heard your version of my song. He told you was biting, and you knew that you was wrong, but not for nothing, you was trying to make it better and try and reach out, see if we could do it together. I'm like, Clark, you must be faded. Why the would I collab on that I created? Y'all jaded. You don't get off my phone and tell that old face ass leave me alone. Get gone. Clark, you know I ain't that dude. And yeah, I fell back on rap, but don't get it confused. Lit my fuse. You wouldn't call Hov and say 21 Savage wanna do 22 twos, would you?
Aha!
Got it.
That's how he walked out of the studio.
Wow.
Nah, the joint's called Murdergram. It's on YouTube and all that good stuff. Check it out, man. Shout out to Skills.
Yeah, because he's got him.
Yeah, he been had him, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to Skills. Shout
Don't
out to
get
Will
it
Smith.
confused.
And shout out to Kendrick Lamar. I'm going to have to play that song when we go to break so Brad can hear it.
I would like for you to play it really loud so I can get into it. Like when you play it and it's just faintly in the back, I need to hear it loud. I am so deaf, literally.
All these years in the game make me an animal. Now I can take it, man. Anyway, that's it for me for this other story. So follow it, Twitter, Instagram, man, SoundCloud, HEADKRACK. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next. Ha-ha!
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Offering up, Val.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, here we go, y'all. New birth, man. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Vanessa Bell Armstrong, Suddenly. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Love this right here. Oh, man, he did it suddenly, man. Hey, Kevin, you did that one. That's one of my all-time favorite gospel songs. New Birth Missionary, Baptist Church Mass Choir. Oh, man, Vanessa Bell Armstrong. Love that right there. Boy, my boy Kevin produced that, man. That's one of my favorite songs. Hey! Suddenly. Boy, if your choir sing this at your church, you need to send me an inbox or something. I'll be there. I love to hear a good big mass choir sing this song right here. Trinity Baptist Church, I want y'all to sing this. Hey, Reverend King, tell your choir, John Michael, over there at Trinity Baptist Church, please, if y'all sing that Sunday, I promise I will come to hear that. I love that. That's one of my all-time favorite songs. Suddenly, Vanessa Bell Armstrong. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.